Hello, my carnivore peeps. I feel like I have really dropped the ball on talking about carnivore when this channel was mainly about carnivore when I first started because it was about my healthy lifestyle journey, and obviously carnivore is a huge part of that. But just like me and my life, this channel is evolving and changing, and it's about my journey in life. And so there's going to be many different facets, so you kind of have to wade through it. It's going to be about my spiritual stuff and well, never about political stuff, but about just other stuff. But the carnivore stuff, which is very important to me, it's just become routine. It's who I am. So I don't think about it. When I first started doing it, I was obsessed. It's all I wanted to talk about. And everybody here was into carnivore, and I just watched carnivore channels, and it was just like, that was everything. But now after 7 months, I'm just, I'm in the groove, and it's just part of who I am. I don't even think about it anymore. I really don't. I used to be like, like person that's a born again Christian, they just want to tell everybody and want to knock on doors and tell everybody about it. Have you met Jesus? Well, that's how I was about carnivore. And it was just, I was crazy, I know, but I've settled down. But now, it's just part of who I am. I don't think about it. And it's crazy to me because food was such a big part of my life for 60 something years. I mean, it was my entertainment. It was my medicine. It was, when I entertained, I thought about what I was going to be making. And it just, I don't have that relationship with food anymore. It's just, I just get what I need, my nutrients out of it. It's just, my fuel now. And that's all it is. I eat the same things. I eat like twice a day, and then I forget it. Whereas before, when I was a foodie, I was obsessed with food. What I was eating, what I was going to eat next, what I was going to eat this weekend, planning different meals and things my husband could cook because I don't cook, and he would cook it. And now I really don't think about it, which is awesome because then it leaves room for other things, right? And I go through phases though. I go through phases where I'm so burnt out on meat, I don't even want to eat. And that's not good because then I go through those periods of time where my body goes into starvation mode because I'm consuming like 600-700 calories. I'm barely eating anything. And as I found out, you don't lose weight when you do that. I mean, eventually I'm sure I would, but your body goes into starvation mode and it holds on. And I have found every time when I start doing this, when I go back and I up my calories and eat like I'm supposed to, the weight starts coming off like it's supposed to. Weirdest thing, I know, right? So I got burnt out on meat. I decided to eat more veggies. I've been eating cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, a few things, just, enough to up my calories and to make food pleasurable again. And sure enough, the scale's going down. So, and I feel great. And I don't, like I said, I'm just not obsessed with food. I don't think about it. So I forget to update you guys on it. But here's the update. The update is I'm still carnivore. The scales are still going down. Part of being a carnivore, not everybody does carnivore to lose weight. It's not a weight loss diet per se. It's a healing diet. And part of the healing for some of us is losing the excess weight. And that may not happen right away. You may have to heal from other ailments before your body lets go of the weight. And that's basically what's happening. But I'm healing from all those other ailments. And so the weight is coming off. And like I said, I'm in autopilot. I don't think about it. I eat the same things. I need to mix it up once in a while. That's my bad. That's why I get burned out on it. I need to remember to have more variety, but I don't cook. So I rely on my husband to do that. And on the weekends he does. He's great about it. But during the week he does meal prep. So he doesn't have to cook all week because I don't. So I grab a steak. That's my thing. I don't buy expensive steaks. It's not like I'm eating porterhouse every night. I go to Aldi's and I can get a 3-pack of steaks. I always buy the cheapest package because you get 3 steaks in a pack, and sometimes they're $10 for 3 steaks. And I'll grab like 2 packs for the week, and then I'll have bacon and eggs for breakfast, and I take a package of beef jerky for lunch, and that's what I eat. And then if I want a treat, which I usually only on the weekends, like Friday or Saturday night, I make myself a keto hot chocolate with almond milk and cocoa. It's like 5 carbs. And then during the week, I do like to have apple cinnamon tea at night. It's like a dessert to me. And that's what I have when I'm winding down, when I just want to watch TV or go on my laptop. That's my treat. And that's what I eat. And it's working. I feel fantastic. I'm still mad that I didn't find this sooner, because I've never felt healthy. I always felt like junk the majority of my life. Even at my peak, I felt like junk because I was anemic. Didn't know it for years and years. And when I found, the only time I would find out was every time I was pregnant. I'd go in and they'd be like, "Oh, you're anemic," and they'd put me on, strong iron pills, and I would take them while I was pregnant and stuff, and then I'd always stop taking them, and then I'd go back to feeling like junk. It never occurred to me. I just thought, oh, I feel so much better when I take prenatals. It was mainly the iron. Anyway, once my iron got extremely low, like it did a couple years ago when my hemoglobin was 6.2 and I was literally dying and had to go in for blood transfusions, it was like, duh, I am going to have to take iron for the rest of my life. I obviously have issues with it. And then because I had the lap band surgery, I don't absorb iron like a normal person. So now it's even more of an issue. And I still go through phases where I literally will just stop taking my iron because that's just how I am. And then I feel like junk for a little bit. And it's like, oh, okay, take my iron. So, but as long as I'm taking my iron and I'm sticking to carnivore, I feel like $1,000,000. I have more energy. I'm clear-headed. I feel like this is what I probably should have felt like most of my life. And it just really bums me out because things would have been so different if I had felt this good when I was young. I mean, to feel this good now, it's just like, it's pretty awesome. I'll tell you that. No sugars, no carbs, except for the little bit that I get out of the veggies. It's still way under 20, probably under 10. Most of the time I get under 10 carbs. And that's what I need because I'm insulin resistant. So when I do that, my energy goes up. I don't have any foggy headedness. I sleep good. No inflammation, no pain. I'm 63. I have no pain in any of my joints. And I told you about my knee injury that I thought was going to need surgery, and I was walking with the cane. It's like it never happened. I go walking all the time. Doesn't even faze me. And I used to be just miserable. I was riddled with pain all the time. I was popping ibuprofen like they were candy, which, was another bad issue. But I haven't taken an ibuprofen 7 months. And I don't need them. There's no reason to take anything. I have no pain. So that's pretty amazing. And the weight's coming off slower than most people would probably like. But the point is, it's coming off with ease. I'm not deprived. I'm not stressed about it. It's just coming off. My granddaughter's texting me. But that I just wanted to update you guys on that aspect of my life, because I talk about everything else, but the carnivore thing, it's amazing, and I highly recommend it to anybody who wants to feel good. Can we text now? I feel awful. Oh, I'm going to let you go. I got to talk to my granddaughter. I'll be back.